Because the music really does sound off, doesn't it?
Because it stops the piano. When the piano comes in, it's off key and it's a little bit late. And then they add synth on there.
Yeah. And it's almost like the pianist stumbles over the notes.
Yeah.
Like right there.
So it's just a little bit off. Like, not enough to immediately draw your attention, but you have to, like, once you hear it,
Yeah, exactly.
it's off.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm Dreadnought, and here we have
Fade!
Fade to Black. So, let's get right back to it. Who do we want to pick?
I'm thinking let's do Netsuki.
Well, we can't really start with Yuri, so yeah, let's start with Natsuki and see if her personality might have changed a little bit. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first.
Dreadnought, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
Oh, fine. What? Harsh.
You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Fine.
What was with her teeth? They looked freaking off.
I didn't see that.
No.
You know, I need to stop clicking through because I'm just in that mode where I just read.
Yeah.
But I need to start, like, looking at things.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve. But you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Well, anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. You hear that music?
Yeah.
Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Isn't this Sayori's first poem?
No, this is all
Oh, yeah.
Natsuki. Natsuki is the one who does the really simple, easy poems.
That is true.
That music, though.
Yeah, it's hella corrupted now.
That is tripping me out, dude.
It's just a different instrument, though, but... frick.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing styles wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes! Exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. She's smiling.
Oh, yeah.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
We're going to Monica.
Yep.
Hi, Dreadnought. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. So don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Yeah, especially with her, huh?
Yeah. Boobies. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Dreadnought. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
That post, though.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem.
Great job, Dreadnought. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked, anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery, and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read a poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. He wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there, swallowing my fears. I brandish my pen. So what do you think?
That did not sound like her first poem.
No, not at all.
It was,
Different.
It was something about the sun the last time around.
Yes.
It's very freeform. If that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and line. When performed out loud, it can be really, really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit.
Epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. It's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yep, let's go.
Let's go to Yuri.
Yes.
Huh?
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Yeah? What was that?
Hmm? Did I just say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's gonna hate.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate that you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate than the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course that's not something that you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that could go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nazuki can be a little biased though.
Bias? How?
Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamingly as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But you took a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read scripts very well. It's said actually very often, but still. I actually think your handwriting...
It is off.
Say what?
The music is still off.
Yeah. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh. Well, that's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I am really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Yeah. Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Dreadnought.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did glance over it all, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Dreadnought.
By the way, I freaking love how she flicks her and plays with her hair. It's so cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and just save.
Yeah, better do that.
Alright, you ready?
Yep. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, by the way, Yuri is smiling.
Yes, she is.
I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Dreadnought did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. No. And Dreadnought liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Dreadnought appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the only one whose boob magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dreadnought started showing up.
I noticed that as well.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa, again. Again!
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry my lifestyle took too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves when they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove something, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful how you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dreadnought hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels after you for this.
Suddenly, you... This is fucked up, by the way.
Hmm?
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here.
Dreadnought. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
Mm.
How did I get dragged into this with whoever I agree with?
Whoa. I could not read fast enough to get the context of what the hell it was saying.
Pick a side.
You know who we're going with.
Alright, let's... Fuck Natsuki. Fuck her.
Yeah, well, not exactly fuck her, but we're going.
We know where we're going.
Yeah.
Huh?
What? Keep going, keep going. Slowly backing away.
Get out of my face, bitch.
Talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening.
You literally can't do anything. My game is locked.
Wonder if that's intentional. Oh, there we go. Oh, kind of.
Hey Dreadnought. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway. If it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Ooh. Is it just me, or is there something wrong with Monica?
Yeah. It's not just you.
Like, she's kind of creepy. Like, she knows what everything is going on all the freaking time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because she's seen it before.
Yeah, let's just say that she likes a little bit of Dreadnought.
Oh, we figured that out. That's not what I was implying, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I got some wood for her. But anyway. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh, she's crying.
She quickly runs away. She kind of wanted some Dreadnought as well, I think.
I think they all want some Dreadnought.
I think so.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Dreadnought, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Huh. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Huh.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dreadnought. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... Okay.
Okay.
All right. You're up.
Hurt.
Anger. Ooh.
Was that the wrong one?
It's okay.
Grief.
Extraordinary. Ooh.
Misfortune.
I'm gonna do...
You're getting the difficult ones.
Yeah. Precious. No.
Whoa.
I'm going the wrong direction here.
You should have gone with cry, I think. Let's go with depression.
Oh,
whoa.
What the? I'm gonna do unstable.
Did you see that they had Doki Doki there?
Yep. Yeah.
I wonder what
that was on the last one too.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey Lillian. Sorry. Cat interruption? What the hell is vivacious again?
Vivacious was different. I think it means very, very, very intense. Which is definitely a Yuri word.
It definitely is.
Let's see, I'm just gonna go with frightening.
Contamination.
Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and go with embrace.
Actually, I'm gonna have to bleep that in the video.
Yep, you probably will have to.
Yeah. Because that is one of those words that...
One of the bad words that YouTube will flag.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I'm getting the harder ones, man. Because she's sad.
Yeah, well, I think sadness still is one, though.
So I think sadness is going to be Natsuki.
Maybe, but...
Let's try. Yep, I knew it. Natsuki.
I didn't think that any of the other ones actually matched Yuri though.
Yep. Probably would Sayori would probably match her.
Yeah. Let's go with agonizing.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do melancholy.
Yeah.
I see one of these is actually two of these that are pretty Yuri.
Yeah, I'm feeling like disown and despise is pretty Yuri.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna do determination.
Yeah. Yeah, I think let's go with shame.
Alright, I'm gonna do uncanny.
You could probably have gone with massacre as well.
Yeah, I've done that so many times I want to do something a little different.
Yeah. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Dreadnought.
Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri? I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Dreadnought, I don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Ah.
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Ugh.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't. Jesus isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, I'm kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was... Today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. But don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play for us sometime. Well, that's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. But my character doesn't. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Dread not. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. Oh, yeah.
Brown chicken, wow, wow.
Brown chicka, brown cow. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
No, not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself, as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk. Then I'll get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have a water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Ah, did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Are we gonna see some fucked up shit? Let's see.
Let's see if we're gonna see some fucked up shit.
The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. It's very interesting.
I don't know who's saying that.
No. What's that noise? Also, did you notice that when we went out of the classroom, the music was kind of muted?
Yes, it's muddled. It's like
Yeah.
you're in, you're behind a wall.
Like it's the music is inside the classroom.
Yes. Yeah. And we just stepped outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we maybe aren't supposed to be. It sounds like
Yeah.
breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yep, just what I was thinking. Yuri?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, we just rewinded. Did you see what I saw?
Yes. I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Dreadnought, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert or tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Dreadnought. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Dreadnought, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get that book. She seemed little different in her acting that way.
Yes, she's a little bit more apprehensive.
Yeah. I retrieved the book from my bag. But like the script goes on in it anyway. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since I go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Huh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with it with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, did you notice that the music is normal now?
Is it normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since we came back inside, well, when we went outside, the music was normal, but it was faded away like it was behind a wall. Then once we came back in, it was normal. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the piano isn't stumbling on itself now.
Yeah, it's normal again.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, I haven't played this in a while, but I have a feeling it's about to get real fucked up.
I got that feeling as well. But let's continue on.
Let's do it.
Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
You sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. You also see that shadow?
Yes.
But
was that there before?
I can't remember, but it wasn't
moving.
moving.
It's getting darker. If you look at it, it gets lighter and darker.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It wasn't moving before.
It does move now.
Yeah. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Huh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Try not.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Huh.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Dren.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Try not. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Okay, that expression.
It's time to share poems.
Righty then.
Who are we going for?
I kind of want to start with Monica since she interrupted something and then go Yuri.
I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Kind of getting dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
You okay? That changed?
Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. But I think she kind of gets some high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Well, that was freaky.
Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, viewed colors. Flashy, red, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony, meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaky, screechy, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on the turntable. Like playing a knife on the breathing rib cage endless poem of meaningless. delete her.
Righty then.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Well, anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Yeah, okay. That gave me the chills.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
That kind of feels like Sayori trying to reach out.
Yeah. We going Natsuki or Yuri?
Yuri.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
This one might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. So amazing to feel like I'm valued. Everything you write is a treasure. My heart pounds holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I am having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I want you to read my poem, too. Okay?
I feel like we should save as quickly as possible.
Well, I have to read it first.
Yeah.
Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of a God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks for every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and an open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Ooh.
Damn.
Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend that this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though.
Alrighty then. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Getting crazy, huh?
A little bit. Okay, yep.
The music has changed again.
I noticed.
So notice how the music goes back to normal, but then Yuri gets crazy, but now we're kind of back to normal, but the music has changed again.
Yeah.
So no matter at what point, it makes you feel unsettled.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as I thought. Come on, I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. Obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club? Honestly, I thought getting new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. Such a stupid activity anyways. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, so I really didn't feel like talking right now. Please, go away. Dang.
Alright. Special poem.
Let's read the special poem. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at someone that happened on TV. And the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment.
That's deep.
Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really need to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since our new member joined, and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. Only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at the right way at all. Do you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves and they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. If you know what I mean. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of our new member to agree just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us joined this club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked about our new member until he joined. As for me, I like it better than I do at home. And Dreadnought isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Dreadnought want to get more members too, right? Uh,
Mhm. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, um,
no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way that I did?
but that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Why did you even join this club? What you're hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a chance not to join.
Said choice, but yeah.
Yeah.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What choice was there, right? Am
Yeah.
I right?
Yeah.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Hmm.
Now you've done it, Netsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with a club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now, Monica wants to take that away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club, but this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts picking up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here now. Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Okay.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make that decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Dreadnought? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. You see your eye?
Oh yeah.
With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone every once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. Also, a wonderful friend, Monica. I want to do everything that I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Dreadnought before we leave, just to see if he thinks what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important for me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic today, haven't they? I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the girls giving you a hard time. I mean, how Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time that you've been here, I've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. I didn't mean to say something weird, but there's some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, no, what? Stop it.
But that's gonna be it for this episode, people. I don't even know where to begin with this freaking poem this time. We've seen some pretty fucked up shit, haven't we?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Don't know where it's gonna go from here.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Can only go downhill.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Putting it mildly.
Yeah, putting it mildly. But anyway, if you like this video, please push that like button as hard as you can and subscribe. I've been Dreadnought, that is Fade to Black, and we're out of here. Bye-bye.
Bye.